Hi, I'm Alana Silvani, and today we're going to be doing a 20-minute flow class. So let's all start in child's pose. Bringing the big toes together, knees wide as the mat, shift back, and drop your head to the mat. From here, I want you to think about breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, extending your breath, maybe 4 counts in, 4 counts out. We're pushing the hips over the heels, being aware of your lower back, what it feels like. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Nice inhale, center. Exhale, walk your body over to the left. Maybe you drop your right forehead or right cheek to the mat, pushing weight into the right hip, feeling the side body on the right extend. And inhale here, and we'll bump the body over to the right. Dropping the left side of the forehead or the left cheek down. Dropping the left hip into your heel. Being aware of what's happening in the left side body. Inhale here, and let's take it back to center. Arms can reach even a little bit more forward, forehead drops, chest pushes towards the mat. And when you're ready, we're going to come up into tabletop. Fingers should be wide like a starfish. Shoulders over the hands, hips over the knees. Feet can be flat or tucked under, whichever more comfortable for you. I'm going to take a couple of cat-cows here. We'll start with cow. Inhale, lift your gaze, tail comes up, belly comes down. And exhale. Pull everything under, drop the crown towards the mat. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more at your own pace. Meeting back in neutral. From here, we'll tuck the toes under Going into your first downward facing dog. Pushing the hips back. Hands still very wide, and bring those elbows tips together, dropping the head down. If you're more comfortable with the heels up, or maybe with the knees bent, please take that position. Maybe here you want to walk out your dog. Just maybe feeling the hamstring and the calf stretching out, rolling through your feet. And when you're ready, inhale, right leg lifts, toes flex to the floor. We're going to take an inhale here and exhale, knee to nose. Round like a cat at the top. Inhale back and exhale. Last time, inhale back and stepping through. Maybe you shift that left foot back a little bit and dropping the knee. Coming down into Anjaneyasana. Hands come up like you're holding a beach ball. What are you feeling about your left hip? What do you feel in front of your front body? Maybe lifting the chest a little bit. Maybe lifting your gaze. And from here, let's bring the hands down. If you want to use blocks, going into half split. Shift the body back. Right heel is grounded into the mat, toes flexed. Try and hinge from the hip and flatten out a little bit. Be aware what's going on the back of your right leg. Maybe you feel a hamstring stretch. Maybe you feel a calf stretch. And let's shift the right hip a little bit forward and the left a little bit back. 2 breaths here. Just place the right foot down. We'll move our blocks. Coming up into a very low lunge. Toes curl under. Left hand stays on the floor. Right lifts up to the ceiling. Maybe you look up at your hand. Maybe you look at the wall next to you. Wherever your neck is comfortable. Spinning that chest up towards the ceiling. And bringing the right hand down, we frame the foot. Maybe make a little adjustment and come up into crescent lunge. Holding that beach ball over your head. Chest is open. Maybe here you crack the left knee a little bit and drop that tailbone down and then extend that leg out. Windmilling the hands down. Left foot comes to right. Chair pose. Lifting the chest, the arms. If you're not comfortable here, bring the hands to heart center. Shifting your weight back into your hips. Maybe you can lift the toes up. And coming forward, forward fold, soft knee. Halfway lift, crown points to the wall ahead of you, and forward fold. Big bend in the knee. Inhale, root to rise. Hands come together. And to heart center. Thumbs pointing in the sternum. Bow forward. Forward fold. Halfway lift. And Uttanasana. Stepping back into high plank. Hands are wide. And elbow tips turn together. From here, you choose your vinyasa. Maybe you go all the way down and come up into upward facing dog. Maybe baby cobra. Maybe you just go back to downward facing dog. Your choice, whatever more comfortable for you. And meeting into downward facing dog. Let's take 3 rounds of breath here. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Crown is heavy towards the mat. And when you're ready, let's lift that left leg back. Inhale. Toes point to the floor. Hips are square to the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose. Round the upper spine. Inhale back. And exhale. Last time, inhale back. And stepping it through. Hands frame the foot. Shifting the right leg back a little bit. Lowering your hips. Lowering your knee. Anjaneyasana. Coming up. Toes can be flat or curled under, whatever more comfortable. And bringing the hands down. Maybe you grab your blocks. Maybe your fingertips go to the floor. Coming back into half split. Right heel is grounded to the mat. The left heel is. Checking into the back of your left leg. What are you feeling in your hamstring, in your calf? One more round of breath here. And bringing that left foot down. Coming into a very low lunge, toes curl under. Right hand to the floor. And left is up to the ceiling, nice side twist. Maybe you're looking up at your hand. Maybe you're looking right in front of you. Try and open up the chest and the ribs, wherever you're comfortable. Left hand comes down. We frame the foot. Adjust the feet as needed. Coming up into crescent lunge. Lifting the chest, and bend that right knee a little bit. Drop the tail under. and extend the foot back. Leaning back maybe a little bit, opening up, holding that beach ball. Shoulders are dropped. And windmill the arms down. Step the right foot to the left. Uttanasana. Coming up to chair pose. Maybe you lift the toes up, feeling weight in your heels and the balls of your feet. And forward fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And Uttanasana. Nice soft knees reaching up. Inhale, hands come together and down to heart center. Shoulders down, squeezing the butt just a little bit. It's right underneath you. Tail is pointed to the floor. And bow down to forward fold. Knees are nice and soft. Stepping back into high plank. And choose your vinyasa from here. Just meeting in downward facing dog. And coming back, downward facing dog. Bring those elbow tips together. Flatten out the upper spine. 2 breaths here. And slowly lower the knees till you come to a tabletop with knees just hovering on the floor. And we bring the knees down, toes back together, knees wide, child's pose. Two breaths here. Coming back up, we're going to swing the legs around into the front of the mat. And coming onto your back. Slowly rolling down. Maybe you want to take your knees into your chest and just roll back and forth a couple of times. Or circle your hips to the walls and maybe the midline of the body. We're going to bring the feet down. Put the soles of the feet together and let the hips open naturally with gravity. Maybe you want your feet further away from you if it's more comfortable there. Maybe you want it closer in for a more intense stretch. And from here, with our hands, we can take them out to the side, palms up. If you're comfortable, maybe go to cactus. Or we can take the hands back behind us, thumbs are up. And thumbs will touch. And we'll pull navel to spine. And maybe you've got a good stretch through the shoulder girdle here. Whatever you choose for your body today is the right thing for you. Let's bring the hands out wide, all the way down towards the hips, palms up, as we slowly lengthen the legs out. Maybe they're as wide as the mat, toes falling open gently, getting ready for Shavasana. Coming back into our breath, our awareness of it. Maybe 4 counts in, 4 counts out, or 5, or 6. Feeling the ground supporting you. And maybe checking in with your body here, the weight in the back of the head, the weight in the shoulder blades, the chest opening up, weight in the sacrum, the heels. As we start coming back to our consciousness, maybe we slightly brush our fingertips against each other. Point and flex the feet, or maybe make little circles with the ankles. Just slowly coming back into our bodies. If you've closed your eyes, you can start just opening them a little bit here. Maybe a full body stretch, arching the back, lifting up, and a big sigh on your exhale. And turning onto your favorite side in the fetal position. And the hand with the bent elbow, pushing yourself up and coming to a comfortable seat. Breathing, lengthening the spine. Hands coming to heart center. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. From my heart to yours. Namaste.